Apollo's life was completely torn apart in the penultimate episode of Netflix's First Kill. During a fight with Elinor, Apollo accidentally killed his own brother, Theo. Theo was later saved by Juliette and turned into a vampire, but her decision left the monster-hunting Burns family in tatters. HollywodLife spoke exclusively with star Dominic Goodman about how complicated things are now that Theo is a vampire and Apollo is still a monster hunter. There's definitely going to be some division between the two, at least for a couple of seasons. I hope that we can see the Burns brothers back in action together, but that seems far down the road if we do ever get there, Dominic said. The actor actually predicted something terrible was going to happen with Apollo before he even got the script for episode 7. His family has constantly been saying you're going to get somebody hurt. I had this idea of I wonder if Apollo was going to get somebody killed, and it would be Theo. When I saw that I was correct, I was really excited, he revealed. Dominic doesn't know what's in store for his character, but he knows that Apollo has a lot of trauma to work through. I think Apollo might be depressed given that he just lost somebody, the actor told HollywodLife. He's going through a lot of grief. Sometimes people can lean into I'm going to hit the gym every day to get better. I'm going to do this or that. It could either go good or bad. Apollo could be really sad and depressed, or he could get back out on the street and get hunting and kind of fuel some rage for monsters and vampires in general, or might even want revenge against Elinor. He could go a lot of different ways. When it comes to whether or not Apollo will accept Theo as a vampire, Dominic admitted that he has hope that it will happen. I was discussing with the writers that I didn't agree with some of Apollo's last monologue when he was like, I think that we should kill him. I didn't agree with it, the actor revealed. I think as Dominic I was just grieving for Apollo, and it's such a sad thing because he lost him once. And then to have to lose him again, now as a vampire. I think that if he could come to terms with the shock right now that his brother's a vampire, he might have more comfort knowing that he's still alive. Even if he's still in there somewhere. I think he might. Hopefully, he and his brother can rekindle a brotherly relationship. If the show gets a second season, Dominic would love to explore Apollo's backstory. Apollo has never lost. I think that's the thing that made him so he thought he was untouchable because he never really experienced loss, Dominic noted. That's why he is so reckless. That's why he's doing things without thinking. And then we have the flip side of Theo, who's had that traumatic loss at a young age, which gives you answers as to why he's so guarded and why he's always thinking before he acts and always trying to have me on my toes. The first season of the Netflix series was full of intense monster hunts and fights. Dominic brought up that he had to do a lot of training for the role. I was training 2 times a day, Dominic told HollywodLife. I would do a lot of cardio in the morning and stretching a lot to get my body ready for a lot of the movements because I wasn't used to all the kicking. In episode 3, I was doing spinning kicks. They were putting me through a lot of training and just teaching me all these different types of variations. He added, I needed to make sure that it looked authentic. I needed to make sure that I was prepared and ready and that it looked real on camera. A lot of the stunts you see on screen we did ourselves.